Hey peeps, Gamer Trike here, welcome back to Obduction. Yes, you heard me right, I got the name right. Between recording episodes, I've been editing some of the first series, or first episodes of this series, and for some reason I can't get the name of this thing right. I keep calling it Abduction, but no, it is Abduction. I keep calling it Oblivion. Never mind, let's move on. In the last episode, we managed to clear out this area and we've got rid of the dome, and I was happened to be editing one of the videos and noticed a place where I think we might be able to penetrate the membrane and get through, and that was very near the start. And I haven't come this way to try it, but I'm going to give it a go. I don't know if this is going to help us in any way, shape or form, even if it does work. But yeah, here okay, that doesn't help so much. I thought I might be able to get through there. That looks to me like the membrane. Does this thing turn round anymore? It goes that way. But I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go... maybe it's just a case of two... No, nothing. Well, that was the idea. Does this do anything now? No, it's not movable. Ah, that's me trying to jump up here. So this, I think, is probably the lever to swing it. What is this? I just touched it. What does that do? It's got to do something. That can't just be there for fun. It does what I thought it does. Can we get off here now? We can. Okay. Alright, let's try this. See where this goes. Okay, I have no idea where we are. Let's assume this works in the same way as it does in the other world, and it takes us across the centre of the map. I can't get that way. It doesn't seem to get us anywhere other than up here. It's a lift. I am trying to move it, but it's not movable. Oh, it is movable. Oh, okay. Oh no, where are we heading? This is... Oh yeah, this is where we were trying to cross. Okay. Is it that? That thing that was there, blocking us, is now gone. So presumably there were some stairs over here somewhere. There was a way of getting down. Yeah, here it is. Presumably when we came across one way, that thing went back the other way. We could check that by looking at the... going back over the bridge. But for now, we seem to have got ourselves access to the other side over here. Okay, what have we got around here then? We've got a lift type thing that's not connected. Wow. There's a swap thing. I can't get down there though. Go up. What have we got this way? Ah, this is the tree. The tree's got a hole in it. Doesn't seem to be any way down there just at the moment. Maybe somehow this will get us down there. Amazing. Oh, doorway. What's the betting this is locked? Yeah. Doorway that opens from the other side. Okay, so... Ooh. Can we get down there? Not this way. There's more of these banners falling apart. And more of these barnacle creatures. Which I think that's what they are anyway. Stairs that don't go anywhere. Oh, there's a pathway. I bet we can go up there. Let's just have a look around here first, just see if there's anywhere else we can go. But I don't think so. I think it's a... Yeah, I think it's a single path. So... Wow, there's a tree. This is some water here. This has come from another world. Let's go and follow this path. Let's see where this goes. Wow, okay. Look, that creature's been caught. That's what this mechanism's for, us for catching these things we read about. That's horrific. Wow. So long ago that some of these barnacles have even moved in to live there. This is epic. Looks like a tunnel over there, or is that where we've just come from? It might be where we've just come from. And we've come to a dead end. Have we? Oh! Well, that was going back again. That was pure fluke. Oh, I suppose you can see it shimmering. Okay. But then this has taken us across the map again. To where has this taken us? We back in the temple? I'm missing something here. Probably. And you're probably shouting at the screen at me at the moment, saying, "Go back, Drag, you missed that." Some stairs there. There's another sphere that's come from another world. Can we get down there? Don't think so. Now we're on a single path journey here by the looks of it. Oh wait. There's a swapper. And this doesn't look too... This looks like our sort of earthy environment. I'm just going to keep going for a second and I'll come back to there and we'll do a swap. I just want to see where this leads us before I get distracted. So this is probably... Oh, there's a hole down there. This is probably the mechanism for catching these things. Can't get round there. But I can come down here. And we're right by the membrane. Oh, and another swap device. And again, this looks like earth rock. Oh, which one do we go with first? Let's go with this one first, since we're at the end of the tunnel. End of the path. We can always come back, hopefully. Okay, where are we? Whoa. Okay, I'm going this way first. I'm going the obvious way that's not interesting. Got light on. Now we've got a locked door, have we? I bet. Oh no. Oh wait. No way. We're in Farley's house. What? Yeah, we're in Farley's house. What's that there the whole time? Must have been. Just wasn't paying attention. Oh, but maybe it was blocked. It'd be interesting to come back here later after we've swapped this back. I bet this was probably blocked. Okay, because this is... I don't know. Let's have a look what's in here. So these are definitely pictures or paintings of that temple. Harp? Can't play it. Is that a model of the disruptor or is that a harpoon? Oh. let's just go around the edge here. Not sure these objects refer to anything yet. Okay. This is definitely where Farley sleeps. Or slept. Okay. Is she using these barnacles for light? She's obviously doing a lot of painting. We've got a book. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's a lot of reading. I'll come back to that in a second. A button. Adventures in the Age of Mist and Beyond. Oh, fantastic. Right. There's I think that's a tongue-in-cheek reference to previous games. What I'm looking for is things of importance here. Array Larval Notes by CF. It takes about 3 to 5 days for a single array larvae to change colour after being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from captar, induced by the polyarchs. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes easy. Organics: plant fibre yellow, bone light yellow, array encrustment green. Metals: gold is pink, copper red-orange, titanium orange, silver red, aluminium red-orange. Tech: Mofan magenta, Villian extrusions near white. Stone: granite on Captar teal blue, sandstone in Hunrath light blue, sourstone Mofang deep purple, shale in Moray very light blue, and polyarch parts always purple. To do: I'm curious about the effect of combining various base surfaces, still a bit of odd experimentation with life forms. The light they emit is handy given our limited supply of diesel fuel. Taking a photo of that. I think what that's suggesting is these things are a different colour based on what surface they're on. And that could be a useful clue later on for trying to work out the colours of things. I wonder if this is the Farleys. Okay, it's just this book, I think, to go through. So, yeah, buckle up, folks. Sorry, we're going to have a bit of a read. I can't believe there's nothing else down here, actually. It feels like there should be something more. Am I missing something? Well, we can always come back. Okay, let's read this book. This could be important. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down because I'm distraught as I contemplate the plan that I have set in motion. I realise that I have become the destroyer of worlds. I sat down to write, to seek some cathartic tranquilization, and I realised the last thing I journaled was some esoterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow, not so reaffirming or calming. But, nevertheless, here is my reasoning, because I must write this down. Simply, it is us or them. Complexly, if this is some kind of garden, and we're the plants or seeds or whatever, well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we're the better choice to survive. If the others have unilaterally decided that, we all won't survive. And I am more fit, damn it. This is not me. I want to be calm, garden, or ungarden, or grow, or... What gives one species the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? Do I just lay down and die because the more aggressive species thinks they're better, more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy? In order to help more survive, to help love itself survive. Oops. Hang on. Did I start from the beginning? I didn't start from the beginning. Right, okay. Let's start again. The villain, I can't find the words, it's such a foreign life cycle, or perhaps not. They launch themselves across the expanse of space, preserved for eons, until at last their technology arcs can home in and carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, or perhaps because of this, they have amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through the eons. Unlike many of us who were abducted, they were adopted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. I have come to believe that they are perhaps more than any of us have a deeper understanding of whatever this strange system is that we find ourselves in. I need to write this down. We buried maybe today. This place never really agreed with her. Kept to herself mostly, depressed and downcast. Anyway, I digress. I stayed after the brief words were spoken. I was the last to leave. I wandered to the dome, as I often do, and looked out at the undulating Saurian wilderness beyond the cell wall. Movement caught my eye. Now, on very rare occasions, we've seen Mofang scrambling about in the distance, but there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years. But before me was a tall, haggard Mofang running desperately, almost directly towards me from one of the distant structures. It, I still can't tell the gender, got closer and closer. I thought it would see me and stop, or turn around, or be curious about this strange dome and our world inside it. But it continued running quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place with curiosity until my reflexes took over at the last moment and I leapt out of the way. But rather than hit the dome and fall backwards, or come through into Hunrath, the dome flashed its familiar tone and the Mofang vanished. I was stunned for a bit, but I retrieved my wits and stepped into the dome myself, too quickly to get to the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned round and saw the Mofang outside on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever it feared, but as if it had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprisingly the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I always wondered how no one on Earth noticed what had replaced this chunk of Arizona we have here. I've got to vent again. There are those who argue with me. Over and over I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever the process was that brought us here, it occurred at a pivotal moment. They tell their stories, and they still can't admit the abduction actually saved each of us. All of us. What is in human nature that grasps so strongly to the past that we blame our saviours for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more vent before bed. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporately saved from something larger. Can we really be sure what's left? And the arrivals come from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and Vizsla got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does that mean? Time here is shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is in Earth right now? When is Earth right now? It's 3:15 a.m. and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of yesterday meditating with the RI, and then most this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I have just a sip of infamous Hunrath hooch and collapsed in my chair. Well, I just awoke from a dream. I'm not one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the RI were able to move something in me to understand, or possibly because of the intense discussion that my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort out some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch. The dream. I was tending a garden, an immense garden, and it wasn't for food or flowers, it was just about the health of the garden. I kept working and working to control it and contain it and make it healthier. But the garden seemed to fight me at every turn, and after what seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration. And as I stood there doing nothing in the garden, flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction, because, I realised, the system that the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The natural system of plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I wanted. I get smaller fruit and smaller flowers and untidiness. But from the point of view of the plants, they grow stronger and are much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher their odds of surviving. And now that I contemplate, I realise that even the individual plants and seeds may not appreciate the benefits of what's happening. They are torn far from their origins, forced into situations that seem extreme, possibly even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, now where the real growth, strength and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. Okay, what if all this is a natural process? There are signs of something behind it all, but well-hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all of this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health even, the abductions, well, there seems to be a grand system, or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It's unemotionally intent on the health of something much bigger that may hurt my feelings, but, well, what am I in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this process into motion, but that is irrelevant. Tomorrow I will talk with CW. He could be swayed from his battery plan. I really don't journal much. Is that the bit we just read? Yes, that's the bit we read. So, final page then. Does that even make sense? Can I kill because I think it will bring about more love? What if I'm not even capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I'm the hater. Do I generate this love disillusion to help me maintain my sanity in the light of choice I've made? My God, it's too much. If these are just my walls of delusion, then I choose to live within them. I am a seed scattered by the wind, but I will not simply be trampled on. I will kick, I will scream, and survive. May God have mercy on my soul. Interesting. Well, there's a couple of things here. First of all, I'm interested that these dates, like this one at the top here, 17145, I think these are amp hours. I think they measure their time based on the amount of power in the battery. And the other thing is the battery plan that's highlighted. Now CJ wants us to turn the battery on, and she's wondering if he can be swayed from his plan. So that's something to bear in mind. Right folks, well there we go. I'm going to leave it here in this room, and we will continue, probably take the orb back in the next episode. In fact, let's do that now. Let's go back and we'll start the next episode and go and check out the other swap machine that was there. Nice. So folks, yeah, look at this. See, this is a wall, and if the sphere that was here has gone back in place, it means that it's a solid bit of granite or whatever this material is. So we wouldn't be able to get down to CW's, no, I've forgotten her name, Farley's house, CF. Okay folks, we'll leave it there. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it does help me out. And we will see you next time when we will take the next seed swap machine back. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye now.